conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Trygon-class Tyranids sighted.
Take heed, Viridian. Trygon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Stay vigilant.
Rally and relocate, brothers!
Contact, Tyranids.
The beast changes its vector.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
Rally and relocate, brothers!
Squad mate.
Runners won, brothers!
Gratitude bestowed.
Proceed to checkpoint.
Iron Halo protocol in progress.
No forward progress.
Reposition refocus.
Towards our position.
Iron Halo ready. Ravener beneath our boots. your aim, brother. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Close!
Elite level Xenos. Pacified. Nullify combatants before it rallies more enemies. Cover my reload. Terminated Lictor-class combatant. Cut off its call for aid. Now! Trygon displays aggressive behavior. We hold advantageous terrain.
Station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trygon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's Keep.
Throwing frag grenade!
Transport lift at the request of Baker's Galley. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Location security indefensible. Reposition frequency to compensate.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins. Ceases. Ceases. Ignore the servo scar and focus on footholds.
Lockdown sector. Iron Halo online.
Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio-Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallio, can you analyze this servo skull?
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Place your faith in Magos Gallio, brothers.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Nutrien achieved in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6.
That Trygon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servo skull.
Zoanthrope tag. Engage light. Zoanthrope neutralized.
I have never encountered a servo skull malfunction like this before. The servo skull is of little concern to the objective.
Fireball detected. Counter-tactics engaged.
I doubt that colossal Xenos aberration can chew through these walls. Trust the Xenos to remain idle while we elude it.
Enhanced tactic ready. Obtaining armor. Stockpile marked.
In your gate. Tyranids get harder. Astartes get harder.
Frag grenade deployed. Execute Iron Halo tactics.
No Trygon shall compromise our objective. Before the day's end, it shall die at our hands. I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
As far as you continue to fail, it's like not this flag.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
No fire.
Our objective awaits. Iron Halo online. Neutralize core for enemy backup. forward.
Select preferred method. Decapitation, desiccation, defenestration, dismemberment.
Rallying coordinates.
Operation jeopardized.
Legions of Xenos.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Eradicate the Xenos crawlways with the melter charges.
Guard the melter charges atop their moldering passageways. The passages are purified. Melter charge acquired.
Melter bomb. The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation. Advance towards objective.
Proceed to checkpoint.
Engaging elite countermeasures. Xenos infestation advancing. We are committed.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitria cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, ignorant, and I must drag you back into the light.
Iron cable ready. Xenos countermeasures successful.
The Tyranids will digest your pleasure.
High priority Tyranid eliminated. Grenade cache here. Reminder, priority is to cover ground as quickly as possible.
3 meat lackeys seems like overkill, Galio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids, and you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Search the area for a power cell.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Grox. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Intercepting projectiles. Target Xenos bioform. Deploying crack grenade. Located power cell.
We must charge the generators at once.
Ammunition restocked. Stop target from calling up fresh reserves.
Power cell identified.
Hurry, brothers. The generators need power cells.
Alien infiltration.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with our facilities network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
Initiate command console blockade.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Establish perimeter around console. Terminal connection offline. Console is secure.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
Eliminated.
These tender thoughts of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants.
Science, Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter. is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian.
Self-triage. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements.
That silence intimidated by shitty.
Arrived at access point. Atmospheric conditions deteriorating.
Confirms this.
Tyranid unit sighted. Marked Xenos combatant. Tyranid unit sighted. Source of tremors still. Refilling magazines. War gear acquired. Resupply there. Obtaining armaments. Ammunition. New path ahead.
Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances, and Atrium's quivering code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Ready up. Form up and dig in for a fight.
Focus on the gaps in the Trygon's exoskeleton.
see.